what you can hear there is the major highway that goes around. It's a main road, inter-provincial road that you can hear.
Okay.
So that's probably the road you came in on coming from Johannesburg.
Right.
So it's quite loud because it's obviously high speed. You know?
So it must be busy the whole day.
Yeah, but especially in the morning because there's lots of traffic going to and from the mines and work. Like you can hear it start at about 4 o'clock because that's when the shifts
Start.
The shift changes, yeah. So you can see it's quite a big green belt.
Okay. This is a part of the property?
Yes, this is part of
Okay.
the estate, if you like, you know. You can see why we get snakes out here.
Oh yeah.
And I want to get you out further enough so you can see the mountain ranges around us. This area is well known for that, you know.
So all these mountains, mining happens?
No, not the mining's happening in the reef.
Reef, okay.
Which is away from the mountains, and then the mountain is more like a protected habitat, you know.
Okay.
It's part of them, they call it the Allister biosphere.
Right.
And it's obviously a protected area to some extent.
Wildlife.
Oh yeah, because I mean there's ecosystems, whether it's the trees or it's a bit of wildlife, deer, buck, that kind of thing. Well, I use the word deer, but we don't really have deer, they're not indigenous. Antelope.
Okay. They don't come into this property.
No, this is closed.
Closed. Okay.
Yeah, because it's a secure estate. I'll walk you to the electric fence there and it'll show you, and then this river goes all the way through up to the mountain, and its spring is on top of the mountain there. There's a river that flows across through there.
There's a river there?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet water?
Oh no, it's not. Because it flows through some settlements, it can be polluted, and then some of the people drain some of their agricultural, you know, so there's pesticides, and it's a story of almost every country where there's any number of human population. But if you go up onto the mountain where the spring is, you can drink the water.
Okay.
Actually see that it's not flowing.
Yeah, stagnant.
Well, for now, when in the rainy season, then it starts to move more.
Okay.
But because it's in winter, there's not been any rainfall, you know.
So when usually does it rain?
Summer.
Summer.
Yeah,
okay.
Summer season. So from about October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March.
Okay.
Yeah, and we've had quite a bit of rain, so you can still see this little bit of green, but this is a lot of the leaves falling off the trees.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some tennis courts there.
Okay.
It's kind of like an exercise thing, and this path,
Cycling.
1.5 kilometers, well, better for running, but yeah, cycling you can do. But there's more cycling things out in the mountains. The guys prefer to go
Okay.
out there, you know.
And these guys are hired by?
Yeah, they would work for the gardening estates, maintenance, you know.
Okay.
So it's a very big team, because you can imagine, I mean, this is only a small part of the property.
Yeah.
It goes literally for 1.5 kilometers around the...
It's all fenced, right?
Yeah, this would be fenced like this.
And that
all the
too
way
electric.
across. Yeah, electric fence. Well, that's because, I mean, when you have an estate like this, the criminals obviously would love to take advantage of the fact that...
And what trees are these?
Oh, these are all African indigenous trees, you know.
Okay, do
So
they
most
flower?
Some of them do, mostly not, because they... See, like that one...
Because when I was
Got a seed
driving around with Jessica,
Yeah.
she took us to some place which where all rich people live. It's up the hill.
Okay. Northcliffe Hill.
No, Northcliffe.
No.
I went with Vash and Sean.
Okay, Sean, yeah.
That was the first day. And the next day, where she works somewhere, that Rosebank, and then there's some
Santon.
place. Huh?
Santon?
That's not Santon. Anyway, she said that those trees in the they turn
in the
purple,
summer, yes, they do turn purple.
and the whole road is
the whole
covered.
road is covered in purple.
Yes.
But you see, that's actually it's not, that's an invasive species. It's called a jacaranda.
Jacaranda. Okay.
Yeah, and when the colonial guys came, they actually planted rows and rows in the cities, especially in Pretoria and places like Johannesburg. So even on our church property, we've got about 3 of them, and the one's literally on the walkway there into the church property. So when that's blooming and the things fall, it's just purple all over the floor, you know. So it looks quite pretty. It
Yes,
does look
yes.
nice, yeah. And they're big, eh?
Uh-huh. It's nice to do time lapse.
Ah, yes, of course.
It looks nice.
If you can put your
This one, this.
you can
Put
leave
this
it
on.
there for a while, yeah.
Yeah.
I looked at your Facebook page. I
Yeah.
look at sometimes the events that you post and
Yes.
some of the cultural celebrations and
Yes,
the
yes,
weddings, and so I have actually kept track with some of the stuff that you do. See these little rings here? There's a very specific indigenous aloe that's growing in them.
I see.
And
Okay.
they're actually protecting them.
Uh-huh.
So sometimes the guys are not, they literally just cut over everything. And it's better to allow them to grow. So they put rings around them to protect them.
So the grass is always the same color throughout the year?
Oh no, it'll go brown. You can see here it started to turn because of the cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely, this is normally a lot greener.
All right.
Yeah. And then you can see it's a mix. Some of it is something called kikuyu,
Uh-huh.
which is native to Kenya, but it's an African indigenous grass. And then a lot of this is what they call wild grass or veld grass, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then these trees like this is a thorn tree, an acacia. So we have lots of those indigenous acacias here.
So this place is, entire place is Rustenburg.
As in the city.
No, Rustenburg. We are in Rustenburg, right?
We are in Rustenburg, but
But the name
technically-
of this town, does it have another name?
But that's the thing, Rustenburg is this, you might say, the city, the greater Rustenburg area.
Okay.
And then the province is the Northwest Province. So
Northwest.
that's where we are.
This is the Northwest Province.
Yeah, we're in the Northwest Province.
Okay.
But this is technically, it has its own name. So it's called Waterkloof or
Water cliff.
Water kloof. Kloof.
Okay. Oh. Anything to do with water because of the river?
Oh yeah, because of
the river.
It's actually named after the river that springs from the mountain that runs down here.
Okay.
So this area is called that. And then more specifically, this is an extension. So you would say Water Kloof Extension 12. Where the church is there,
Yeah.
that's Water Kloof proper. Because
Okay.
it's right at the foothill of the mountain that's named after that spring.
Okay.
Yeah. So look, I mean, this is a little bit, this space is a bit more upper middle class. I mean, if you
Okay.
want to use that kind of word, because it's not necessarily.
So altogether, you could say how many units are there?
Oh, sure. 600-700.
600-700 units. Okay.
And they range
All
from
independent.
all, well, that's the
All-
thing, yeah, your sole mandate is what it would be under. And
So
I
each house is compounded with a wall.
Yeah.
Huh? Like
yeah,
how
has its
yours
own
is.
wall, that's right. You have
Yeah.
your own garden with your own wall, yeah.
Okay.
But now they differ. Most of them have a garage, obviously all of them actually.
Okay.
But then some of the homes are 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom and 4 bedroom.
Right.
So our unit is actually one of the largest styles.
Right.
Well, it's the largest style and the reason why we got that is because that 4th bedroom works as a classroom for us. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm paying what you would pay for a 3 bedroom.
All right.
Yeah. And that's because I built a good relationship with the owner. I take a lot of time to maintain the place, and
Mm-hmm.
if there's a problem, I give him an early warning.
Mm-hmm.
So it's worked in our favor, you know.
So basically, if you have snakes coming in, they come through the river.
Yeah, all over the place. They'll come through the grass or come through the riverbed, but mainly that's where they would stay, where the river is.
Right.
Because most of their hunting is there.
Mm-hmm.
But every now and then they get lost looking for rodents and frogs, you know.
Yeah.
I think with us, because we have the swimming pool that draws frogs,
Oh, you
and the
have frogs.
frogs draw the snakes.
Okay. Is this one of your cars?
Yes, both of these, yeah. I'll just move the little car out of the way.
Yeah. I'll just do a little inside because I want to show my daughter.
Ah, 100%. Go ahead, Edward. Feel at home, don't worry.
That's the pool. Hey, he's doing his job.
Hey?
What is he looking for? There are other dogs around?
Neighbors, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Not a bother.
Yeah, kind of. These dogs. Where do you go?
This is our bathroom. And this is where we stayed. This is our bedroom.
Okay.
Yes. It has an electric quilt. And this is your mama with boots. You saw her new boots? See her boots. She got it as a gift. I think so it's better if she stays in South Africa forever.
Yeah. Yes, I'm listening.
And these are our bags. We were here for one night, that is yesterday. And now we are leaving to church. And today is the last day of the conference at Rustenburg church. After that we drive back to Santon town. To Santon, not riding, to stay with Sean and Vash. This is the bathroom for us. That's about it.